Welcome back, Okraheads. Halo Okraheads here. Today we're going to be talking about dragon defensive bases for Town Hall 8. Just in our past war, and I've seen it many times, just the wrong base layout for dragon attacks. Because on Town Hall 8, I would say the vast majority, I don't know, 90% at least, or it could be more, are dragon attacks. And so how do you go about setting up a base for the best defense? So let's look at this base and pause. So what's the first thing you see? From a defensive structure, this is a poorly laid out base just because all the storage units are on the outside. The storage units are critical for slowing down the dragons. As you can see, even on the right-hand side, that air defense on the east is all alone. So there's no other defensive structures around it. So what that means is he can drop loons, and those loons would go directly towards the air defense. So already this base is going to be 3-star pretty easily just because of the poor defensive place. Now he does have 2 air defenses in the middle, but the problem is he doesn't have any high hit points, those storage units next to and surrounding the air defenses. That's what really slows down an attack and can really, make the difference between a 3-star and maybe just a 2-star. So of course, nothing is bulletproof or foolproof, but you need to give your base the best chance possible, because right here he just rips through all those structures because there's nothing slowing them down. And then he brings, look at those loons coming in, and they go directly towards the air defense because there's no other defensive structures around it. You need to have defensive structures, one in front and to the sides, so that way the loons might split off after they hit the first one. So right here, just a bad base design for a dragon attack. Just an easy 3-star from the attacker there, 23 against KJE. So I'm going to show you the next base too. And see, I already marked it here. Remember, it's in the hour list, so I can scroll to it quickly. But here's another attack from their 23 against the 28. Now, what's wrong with this base? Let's pause it, take a look. Already, the air defenses are on the outside of the base, towards the outside, not in the center. So what you need to have happen, and some of the high storage units are on the outside as too, but see that right, the dark elixir and this that other storage right there next to the mortar. That's where you want it set up with air defense, to have maybe 1 or 2 storage units. I think you should have 2 surrounding the air defense. That way the dragons will be slowed down and the air defenses can take them out quickly. So right here he uses lightning, and you can tell he's going to be coming from the west because there's no strong hit point units on the left side. And so what happens is he doesn't even need rage or anything. He has enough to get right there. Now he brings his loons down towards that archer tower. Now it's just again, it's another bad placement on the air defenses. The air defense was in the center. Those loons would not have gone towards the air defense. They would have gone down towards that other archer tower first, or some other defensive structure if he had put in the air defense in the center of the base. So again, this is just another a poorly designed base for dragon attack. Now, of course, you can't have the perfect base, but you can definitely give yourself some room by putting those storage units, 2 by each of the air defenses. I think that's critical if you can find a layout. Now, the final 3rd attack here I have for you is another attack from the enemy against our 31 epic. Now, pause it here again. What do you see wrong? Now, he does have 3 air defenses in the center. That's good. But look, his 3 storages are on the left, on the west side of this, just all alone out there, not providing any protection. And then he has 2 storages up top towards the east. There's the 3 to the west. There's the dark elixir down south, and the 2 up there. Now those 2 can be pretty good and provide protection, but what does he have here? As an attacker, you know he's not going to come from the north, the air sweepers up there, and the storage units. He's going to come from the south. And there's just not enough hit this big storage units down on the south. He had just taken out some of those mortars or the archer tower and swapped them with the storage units in the west. This raid would have been a lot different. He might have had enough to win, because look what he's bringing. Duke, the attacker, is bringing the wrong spell compilation. I'm going to link my video on spell compilation for air attacks. He's bringing 2 heal and 1 rage. You never bring 2 heal with an air dragon attack. Heals don't do anything for the dragons. You need rage to power them through so they'll take out those structures. And so even with the bad spell compilation, he's able to 3-star this base easily, because look, already he's almost into the center of the base, because none of those defensive structures are strong enough to take on the dragons. And so they go right towards the air defenses. And because they're right already on top of the air defenses, this raid is already over. So this base just needs to be redesigned for a dragon attack. So when you're looking for bases, maybe Google some bases for Town Hall 8. Try to find one, or you can modify it yourself a little, but make sure you have storage units surrounding your 3 air defenses. And at least put 2 of the air defenses towards the center. Maybe you could have 1 off sides, and also have the defensive structures, a couple kind of around the air defense as well, kind of spread out, so that way the loons will split off and not go straight towards the air defense. So we're here live in war. We got 15 minutes left in our war. I don't think we're going to pull it out for the victory, but hopefully we can. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Remember, find a good base to protect yourself from those nasty dragons there. But anyways, thanks for watching. And as always, guys, please subscribe. And I will see you next time. Halo out.